Hello, Jessica Frost-Ballas here with a video for honeybee stamps. Today I'm sharing an autumn-themed card with some loose watercoloring and new products from the Fall 2020 Autumn Afternoon release. So let's get started. First, I taped a piece of Arches cold-pressed watercolor paper to a hardboard and wet it thoroughly with water. I store my paints dried in a palette, so I wet a few and added them to my palette so that I could more easily mix the colors with water and with each other. I chose an autumn color palette with rich yellows, reds, and browns, and a touch of purple. To start, I added a base layer of yellow in two opposite corners. I'll be die cutting the solid layer of the new Lovely Layers maple leaf die from this panel. After I added the yellow, I dropped in a little brown, red, purple, and orange onto the wet paint and blended it out to soften the lines. Since the paper is already wet, everything blends smoothly with no harsh edges. The trick for this is to start light and build layers for lots of depth and dimension. I dried it with my heat gun and then added a bit more color, always blending it out. Then I dried it again and die cut the two leaves. Next, I placed the leaves on a piece of purple tape to hold them in place, and then added more color to the edges. At this point, I let the colors get a bit darker, but still continued to blend them out. Then I repeated the process with another panel to get two more leaves. The colors are slightly different and each leaf looks different, but I think that makes it more realistic. After I finished painting the leaves, I splattered them with some of the leftover watercolor paint. Then I added metallic gold to my palette and splattered across the leaves for a little shine. I also mixed some of the gold with the colors to give them a little sparkle. I set those aside to dry and then worked on my background panel. I used the same colors but kept them very soft. I added splatters of the same color paints, blotted off the excess to lighten the color, and then repeated with more splatters, leaving these to dry on their own for a brighter color. I also added splatters of gold metallic paint. Then I die cut the pretty intricate layer of the maple leaf dye from gold glitter cardstock. I arranged my leaves over the panel and then adhered them with a mix of regular adhesive and precision liquid glue. The sentiment is from a previous release and is heat embossed with gold embossing powder on black cardstock, and the large fall is die cut with gold glitter cardstock adhered to black cardstock. It's a very dimensional card as the watercolor paper curled a bit when it was drying, but it gives the leaves a more realistic look. You could trim off the overhang for mailing, but I think it's best to just hand-deliver this one. The dimensional effect is worth it in my opinion. And that's it! You can find more information on the products I used in the YouTube description below, as well as links to the new release. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, have a fantastic day and happy crafting. Bye!